Hello everyone, my name is Gloriana and I'm a project manager at IEC, and today we're going to go through your guys' new phones, all the features and functions, and how you guys will be operating them on a daily basis. So starting out with everything from the home screen, you have call history here. So this will show you all your placed, missed, and received calls. It's going to show you a default list of all calls. You're going to use the arrow pad to navigate between. Right now there's not a lot of activity, so there's only a few calls. Directory, this will bring you to your personal contacts page as well as the staff directory. Personal contacts will be found here. Anyone that you would like to set for a personal contact can be set here just by pressing add. So if you have a specific client, vendor, or anyone that you want to save to your personal phone, you can do it that way. Extensions, this is going to bring you all of the extensions for everyone in your business group, and you can find them by scrolling. There will be a few internal routing rules in here. Please disregard. We're not able to make them not visible for you guys. So this delayed incoming, anything like that, go ahead and disregard. And you can disregard this as well. That is just the ring groups. As far as the buttons, controlling your ringing volume. So you can turn it down or you can turn it up. Speakerphone is right here. That's toggled on and off like that. This is a redial button, and this is going to call anyone that you last spoke to. So if I press it, well, I haven't placed any calls yet, but if I were, then it would call the last person that I placed a call with. Voicemail button, this is what you're going to press to access voicemails.
Please enter your PIN followed by the pound key. To leave a message for this subscriber.
So everyone's going to have the same PIN. It looks like that is going to be 2751, and all of your voicemail functions are on that handout that I gave to everybody, and it's pretty straightforward. She'll walk you right through it. Headsets, that's all that this is. These phones are Bluetooth compatible, I believe. So if you want to bring a headset in or a pair of headphones to pair with it, this is how you would toggle that on and off. So when this is toggled, it'll go through your headset. When this is off, it'll go through the handset. Last thing that's really, really, really important is the mute button. These phones operate a little bit differently than regular phones. So regular phones, you can put your hand over it like this and the caller will not hear you. Well, with these phones, they have multiple microphones throughout. So if you do this, they will hear you. So just a word to the wise, make sure that when you are saying something you don't want your caller to hear, that this is glowing red. This is the mute button. This will make sure that they cannot hear you. When you want to be heard again, simply turn it off. Okay, I got two phones here for you so we can practice active calls. So calling out is going to be really simple. You're just going to lift the handset, 10-digit dial. There won't be any sort of additional 8 or 9 or 1. I know that some of the older systems you have to dial an outside code. For these, you just dial it right like your cell phone. So I'm going to call 101. And this is going to answer. And I'm going to mute both of these so they don't hurt our ears. So when you're in an active call, this is what it's going to look like. You can obviously see who you're talking to. This is what it'll look like when you're in mute. Make sure you're in mute. So first thing is going to be call park. This is just like a call hold. However, it is a universal hold, which means anyone with one of these phones can pick this up. So for example, if I am talking to Danielle and we finished our conversation, but Danielle needs to speak with someone else, I don't necessarily want to transfer her because I don't know if they're in their office. So what I'm going to do instead is put her on park. And you can see that she's listening to hold music now, and she is saved in almost a little waiting room. So this is Park. So now any of these phones can pick that call up. You can see even on her phone, you're seeing that it's active. So to pick this call back up, all you're gonna do, press the button. When it's green, you're connected. And you can do that on and off as many times as you want. And like I said, this can be picked up by anyone in the building. So if Danielle is done talking to Kelsey, but she needs to talk to Scott, Danielle can be put on Park and Scott can pick her up on his phone. Call transfer, there is a call transfer button that is here. So what you're gonna do is press that and you will press a extension number. So for example, I'm gonna say 102. You can either blind transfer or you can call, and you wanna be careful because this is quick. So if you're taking your time dialing it, it may dial for you. I think it only waits a few seconds before it dials out. So when you do that, type in the extension or phone number if you would like. If you want to send it straight to, you're going to say blind transfer. If you want to conference with that person first, you're going to call. These phones also have a exclusive hold feature. So that is this button. So for example, if you don't want anyone to pick up this call, but you have to step away either to ask a question or to grab maybe a piece of paper, you will want to use your exclusive hold so that way nobody else can pick it up. And that's totally optional. That is totally up to you guys if you want to use your personal hold or not. Conference. To conference call, you're going to press the conference button and dial out. Once you dial out, you're going to call. Once you connect with that person, there will be another button at the bottom that says add. We'll add these calls together, and you can do that up to 5 simultaneous calls. Last thing I want to cover with you guys is shortcut buttons. So I've added as many as I could fit really in here. And these are going to be your shortcut buttons for the other extensions in the business. So these are your Parks. This is going to be your extensions. So to quickly call someone, just press it just like that. If you want to monitor their status, as you can see when I press that, now it's seeing Kelsey's on a call and Danielle's receiving a call. So if I answer this, then you can see Kelsey and Danielle are both on a call. Everyone can see that, so that's going to allow you to monitor people's status and give you a little bit more insight if they're on the phone, if they're out of office, anything like that. Something else that's kind of cool about these that you can do is when you press the transfer button, if it's someone internal, you can send it straight to. You would not be able to conference with them first, but you would be able to send them straight that way. So that's another shortcut for that. Yeah.